Hi, my name is Rob, and how fun of you to join me on this video on Uploadify. I'm just going to show you in this video how easy it is to implement Uploadify, and it already says easy to implement, easy to customize, and that's what they want you to do. And if you remember, or if you watch my channel, that's I suppose how I should put it, I've made a image upload script. You can actually apply that script to Uploadify. You can also throw in a image resizing script at the same time, and Uploadify will take it. It will do that. It will do all of that at the same time, and you can do a lot of powerful stuff with Uploadify. Now, my side of Uploadify is mainly on image uploading. But you can do all sorts of things with Uploadify. It doesn't really matter. Uploadify is open for everything, just general file uploading. But anyway, let's get into the video. You can download a package of Uploadify, which already contains a version of JQuery, and it has everything you need to get started. So download that and you'll get this zip file, which contains all this stuff. Now we'll head to the documentation page, and it's actually fairly simple. Extract the files to a folder named Uploadify. So I'm just going to copy that, going to my root folder where I have my index.php, which only contains a basic HTML document. Going to create that folder Uploadify. There we go. Going into that folder and dumping all the files in there. Shouldn't take too long. There we go. And everything should be in now. Yeah, it is. So I'll close that out, and we have everything we need. So what we need to do now is declare all of those things like the style sheet and like the scripts and stuff like that. They already said it at the documentation page, and we can actually just copy that. Now, since I work in a subfolder, I actually need to say that to all the paths, because otherwise it's not going to recognize the location, because now it reads everything out of the root. So what I need to do, this is just my case, and maybe you need to do it as well, just add tutorials to every link, to every path. There we go. Because that's where Uploadify or my this whole project is located at, so I need to add that so it will read those locations just fine. Now we can also see that this last one, folder, is going to be the uploads folder where our pictures in our case will end up. So I'll go back to my tutorials folder and make a folder called uploads. There we go. If we go to our web page, it should actually come up with, oh no, it doesn't come up with a an Uploadify object yet because we haven't inserted that yet. So make sure the folder blah 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 is existing and has right permissions, because we are working locally. This already applies, but if you're working on a host, you need to check it and check if you have right permissions to move the files there. In the body section of the page, add the following code, and this is obviously where you want this to be at. It doesn't necessarily need to be on an empty page, but for this video it was the most convenient thing to do. So I'll just put that in, and because the ID file upload matches the one that targets the initializing of Uploadify, this object is going to change into a Flash object, and that's going to be our Uploadify script on the page. Oh, whoops, what did I just do? We'll go back and we'll see if it worked. There we go. We already have that. So now you go to your favorite images library and you select all the files you can. But hey, I'm button mashing Control A, but it doesn't select all my files. What's up with that? I can only select one file. Well, let's try it anyway. Let's just get that smiley face up and let's see if it worked. So I'll go into my uploads folder and yeah, it worked. That's actually just fine. So now that we know that Uploadify works, we need to enable it so it will upload more files. Now there are all these options that you can enable for Uploadify. For instance, automatically upload the files as they are added to the queue, which is a boolean, which means we can either set it to true or false. Now that's not all too interesting because it already does everything automatically as it is. But let's see, allow multiple file uploads, which is also a boolean. And that's actually one we need to add. And that's actually you might want to add as well. Because it'll allow you to upload multiple files at the same time and queue them. And just continue on when he is done with one. So multi is equals to true and then continue to the next parameter. Also note that the last parameter cannot contain a comma because it's the last parameter. When you're done adding all your parameters, you can just save it, revisit your page, and now it'll allow you to actually select all the pictures just like I did, and accept that, and upload it. And you can see that it's amazingly fast, and that's because we're working locally, of course. But it is a fantastic add-on. We set this up in about 7 minutes, so that's how quick you can make it go to be set up with Uploadify. Now, if you happen to want to change the upload script for, your own reasons, go to Uploadify and then open uploadify.php. And, this is where you can edit that script. And it should go in between, the if not empty files thing, because you want to make sure that you're uploading files and not just some bullshit files anyway. So your upload script would go in between there, and you can make it as crazy as you like. And also, if you want to have a good example of an upload script, watch my other video, my image upload script, and my image resizing video, where I show how to upload images and instantly create smaller versions so you can, add in a thumbnail on your website or something like that. I actually got Uploadify to work with both scripts, and I actually made something so good, so powerful. So I recommend you to play with that as well and learn from it. And you should definitely watch all the options because some of them are really good. But anyway, I hope you liked it. This only took 8.5 minutes. So give it a shot. Uploadify is fantastic. So don't hate and donate because there's a button for that. Anyway, peace out.